Hello. Here we are yet again with another pop song. Honestly, I think you should just listen to the full song because it's really beautiful and it's meant to be listened from like start to finish. But we live in a dopamine-fueled society, so here's the fucking drop or whatever.
Falling apart, can't feel my arms, trying to find myself, but I'm already gone. So will you take me home? All these city lights make me want to lose control.
This one's a little bit slow and not usually what I produce, but I love this kind of ballady like R&B slow shit as well as the hard shit too. I think I've become a huge pop head over the last few years, especially when I was getting tired of generic EDM. Okay, let's get into it. Let's start with the drums. No fucking cymatics, EDM trap snares or anything like that. Kashmir acoustic, and then a lot of soft real life samples. And this guitar, that happens on every snare hit. It kind of reminds me of like Lana del Rey's older stuff, or like 2000s era of like pop R&B. Quick fill here. Okay, synths, pads, guitars. Let's do that. So there's a shitty guitar. This from Minimal Audio, great company, gives it that sort of bit crushiness. We have this sort of glittery texture. Let's see what this originally sounds like. So cool loop, but I wanted to keep the texture but change the notes. So I literally put chroma. This is a plugin that sets the audio sample in a certain key or notes that you choose here. So all of these 3 tracks are playing basically different chords. So the first track we have this. And then the second one we have, like, notice how it's a different chord, so it follows the chord progression of the song. And then we have all these other textures, keys. That's not keys, that's a guitar. Mellotronic type organ sounds. Some more ethereal background effect type stuff. I think this kind of complements the drums a little more. Full sampler by Cradle State Machine. Okay, next up is the bass. I think I might have overdone it with the layers. In hindsight, I'd probably choose less layers and add more processing. We have 2 layers going on. That's without any effects. Ableton's roar noise injection in the mid band, always nice for basses. And then a little bit of decapitator at the end. Kind of like a mid-highs, more chorusy type bass. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, a lot of frequencies cut out. And on the vocals we have
but I'm already gone. So will you take me home? All these city lights make me want to.
the classic lead, couple doubles, and some harms. Pretty straightforward. I wanted to go over the intro actually because I love the sounds in here a lot. This is what it sounds like. Beautiful. Classic Mellotron. Pretty sure that sound is in that Ariana Grande song, the one with her grandma. You know what I'm talking about at the end, where the grandma's like spitting bars about life and shit, and she's just like, "Don't ever sleep without your partner saying goodnight," or whatever the fuck. Never mind.
Can overcome that, you know. It's
okay, maybe not exactly the same, but same vibes, I guess. And then we have this really MIDI guitar. I feel like most pop music is very smart about not overcomplicating or overusing too many layers. So what I mean is, in the verses and the pre-choruses, like in the sort of slow sections, it's just using one or two elements from the big hook. In the chorus, there's all these stacks, all these main layers. For example, like there's this guitar, which is just what the verse is using.
Hard with somebody else, but
and in the pre-chorus,
I'm just following the stars, whether near or far.
It's all this Mellotron stuff from the intro, just stacked on top with that guitar, with the bass too.
I'm just following the stars.
And in the chorus is where like 3 or 4 other elements all coming together.
Will you take me?
And then same for the verse 2. Verse 2 just has a little bit more layers than the verse 1 because it usually kind of picks up momentum.
Yeah, I lost myself too many times. Now
basically what's new in verse 2 is from verse 1 is just the drums. And then usually I like to give it some variation. Here I think I changed the chords a little bit. So in the pre,
I'm just following the stars, whether near or far.
It's just the same 4 chords repeating, but here in the second pre,
now I sit and wait for the sun to shine on new beginnings. And
you see how those transition chords are a little different. They're probably borrowed chords from another scale if you want to get into that. Hope you like this video. Bye.